welcome back to the SRL Cup Series, or iRacing League. We're here for the finale in Season 1 at Homestead, Miami Speedway. And we got a short field tonight for this final race, as we'll go over a few things once they start gridding up. Right now, drivers are in qualifying. But yeah, 20 races later, and we've already crowned a champion for this race in this season. Sam Brochu with 8 wins, looking to get 9 tonight. They got about maybe a minute left in qualifying before they start gridding up. No warm-up race today. But yeah, like I said, this is the Season 1 finale here in the SRL iRacing League, and what better way to end it off here at Homestead, which should be the finale in any NASCAR league, in my opinion. This track is just too good to not put as the final race. As here we go, drivers will start gridding up on the track, and then we'll get over to your starting lineup in just a moment once they start rolling off of pit lane. As you see everybody gridding up on pit lane. Pace car will lead them one more time around to kick off this season finale here at Homestead. So while these drivers race around this track for 125 laps, I believe, we'll go over some things about Season 2 and what's coming up for Season 2. And many changes for next season. So things will probably look different there. I still believe we are keeping the next gens as the main series, but we will also have a truck series running on a certain weekday as well, and I'll commentate some of those races. Not all of them, but some of them will be live here on this channel, so look out for those. We will be having a little break after this race as well, before we kick off Season 2. As we're just waiting on about one more car, it looks like. And I believe next season won't be starting until June or July. So it's a few month break, but I will be back in no time after this race. So pace car rolls off of pit lane. Let's get to your starting lineup. So starting row number 1, we have Dominic Barbagallo, which this might be his first career pole, but I feel like he's gotten one earlier this season. Right beside him, who got his first career pole last week at Bristol, that's Ryan Hyatt. Row number 2, Riley Marabello, still searching for that first win. Can it come today? Right beside him is Jason Rejock in the 71. Row number 3, your champion here in Season 1, that is Sam Brochu in the 25. Right beside him, a new guy, Matthew Breyer. This is his second start in that 73. Row number 4, Alexander Schumacher with Michael Walls beside him. And then row number 5, Jack Stanley and Elliott Drumman. Drumman and Burciaga did not set a lap in qualifying, so they're starting in the back. So here we go. Dominic Barbagallo gonna lead us to the green flag here to kick off this season finale. As the pace car peels down pit road, green flags out here at Homestead, Miami. Dominic with a hard charge out front late. He leads lap 1 and has a nice lead over Riley Marabella right now, who's gotten up the second. Sam Brochu, Ryan Hyatt, Jason Rejock, they're back there battling for third, with Matthew and Alexander Schumacher as well. Oh, and around goes the 95 of Jack Stanley, who's going to hit that inside wall. No caution as he's out of the racing line and trying to get that thing back going. Let's go back and see what happened to this 95 machine. So racing with Michael Walls and Elliot Drumman. And it looks like he just gets loose and Drumman finishes him off. And around the 95 goes. Pretty big hit into that inside wall, but no caution for Jack Stanley as he regroups. But he's going to be very far behind the pack. As Dominic Barbagallo, though, holding his own out front, has a nice second lead over Riley Marabella right now. Another driver looking for his first career win. Again, like I said, I think he just got his first pole today. I don't know if he's been on the podium yet this season, but definitely looking to change that today. But still a lot of laps, 120, and we're coming into lap number 5. As Riley Marabella, he has everybody behind him right now. They see the 73 of Matthew way up high with a huge run. Brochu did not get off that corner very well as he drops back a ton of positions. That's 73 running the outside lane early here. And so far it's working for him. As he clears for second. So Matthew Brower up the second. Gonna try to catch Dominic Barbagallo here. As Ryan Hyatt gets up into third. And Riley Marabella just stuck on that inside lane right now. Getting trained by Michael Walls now. And he will fall back to 7th, right in front of Sam Brochu. See that 73 just way up against that wall, trying to find a lane to catch the 17 right now. As you see side by side for third, that's Alexander Schumacher with Ryan Hyatt down low. So this outside lane starting to pick up a little bit here. All right, it is the preferred line right against that wall here at Homestead. Schumacher still trying to look for a way around Ryan Hyatt. Hyatt's not really letting him have it though, as he's guarding that inside lane right now. But Schumacher with a huge run on that outside, trying to make the pass work. And side by side behind them, that's Michael Walls, Jason Rejock. This is for 5th. A lot of playoff drivers back here. All 5 of these drivers in picture playoff drivers as Michael Wallace completes the pass. But only one of them is the champion, and that is the 25 of Sam Brochu. 8 wins on the season. And looking for another one here at Homestead. Right now, taking it easy. Currently running 8th. But he has nothing to worry about. He locked up the championship last week at Bristol after coming home with a 3rd place finish. Just a very, very dominant season, and then entering the playoffs. It was a 7-race playoff, or 7 or 8 race playoffs, and won the first 3 races, which really, really helped him. And it has finished decent in the other ones. Talladega, I believe he finished 4th. Bristol, he finished 3rd, like we said. Trying to think of the other playoff races, but none of them are coming to mind. I know Nashville, Kentucky, and geez, I don't even know why. He won the first 3 races. I think one was Michigan too. So we'll be having a award ceremony with this 25 once this race is done, but we still have about 2 hours left before we see that. As Dominic Barbagallo, he's still holding his own out front. Has just kept a second on Matthew. Alexander Schumacher running 3rd right now. Everybody up high except for Ryan Hyatt, or at least the top 3 are up high. Everyone else running that inside lane. The sun will be setting midway through this race, so the track will change temperatures and will change how these cars handle. We'll wait and see what happens then. You see back here, big battle, Jason Rajok, Sam Broshu, Micah Walls. All of them battling for 6th right now. As 3 wide, here comes Micah down low. Oh, and had to get out of the gas big time there. Got really tight. Now here comes Drummail taking advantage of that. Oh, Micah very loose in the corner. Almost spun it out. Kept it straight though. Nice save by that one. As now Rajok and Brosher are battling for that 6th spot. Brosher will take it. Now Drumman trying to attack Rajok. As Riley Marabello, he's slowly creeping in on Ryan Hyatt right now. And actually, Matthew is closing in on Barbagallo a tad bit. So it looks like the 17's reign of terror is over. At least the second lead he has. Still about half a second, but that 73 is coming fast. Back here, Riley Marabello, he saved his tires a little bit. Now I'm picking off these drivers here on lap 17 or 16. Currently up to 3rd. And or up to 4th, trying to get 3rd on Alexander Schumacher. And we've seen Riley Marabello, he's been pretty decent at saving tires. We saw him save tires the best at Gateway. Unfortunately had a mishap on pit road, couldn't get that win finish. 3rd or 2nd, I believe. Right behind his teammate. I'm pretty sure it was 3rd. But he clears Alexander Schumacher for that 3rd spot, so he's back up into the podium. And he said last week he would he had one more shot at a win, and this is it. So we'll see if he can get it done finally here at Homestead. Now he sets his sights on Matthew and that 73. And he got a huge run off the corner. Here he comes down low. Bit of a side draft on Brower. Will he clear the 73? Yes, he will. Executed nicely. As Riley Marabello is up to 2nd. See Dominic Barbagallo realizes the 52 is running that inside lane, so now he's going to go down low. As we have a bit of commotion back here, these drivers trying to pass Ryan Hyatt. Just drivers saving their tires better than others. Now you see Riley Marabello goes to that outside lane, and he's going to have a huge run on Barbagallo here. And looking inside, Here comes Riley Marabello trying to get to the race lead, and he will clear him before the corner. New leader, Riley Marabello. Ooh, Dominic very loose behind him. Gonna have to save his race car. Now he might have some company from Matthew at 73. And yes, here comes Matthew down low, trying to take second away, and he will. Barbagallo gonna try to cross over here. Here comes another car. That's Sam Brochu underneath Alexander Schumacher. Couldn't quite make the pass. Now here he comes again. So 100 laps to go, and it's Riley Marabello leading this one. They're about to lap Jack Stanley, who had that earlier spin. Back here, Sam Brochu. Ooh, almost contact there. Dominic holding him way below that apron. Trying not letting him pass. There's now a bit of a side draft happening. Brochu's going to send it into the corner, and he will probably take this position away. And yes, he will. So Sam Brochu up into third now, as Elliott Drumman is slowly following him through this field. Dominic's trying to get to that inside again, couldn't quite get there. Now that's going to leave Elliott Drumman. Ooh, I thought he was going to make a move. Schumacher's going to make a move, though, down low into turn 3 on Drumman. As I think Drumman might have gotten to the wall there a little bit, but he's still going to pass that 68, and now Drumman's going to make a move on Barbagallo. This is for fourth. And we actually have a battle for second as well. These Spinal Racing cars coming to life here on this long run. They saved their tires pretty well. As Jack Stanley, bit of lap traffic, giving a dirty air, but it's no match. Sam Brochu still makes the pass. He's back here, Barbagallo and Alexander Schumacher. They were side by side. But Barbagallo keeps that position. With a caution-free race, I would say pit stops would be happening here in maybe the next 8 to 10 laps. I'm not really sure what a fuel run is here, but this is a pretty big track. So Barrett Polhemus, the guy who's won the last 2 weeks, has decided not to show up today. So we'll actually have a new winner for this final race. Well, a newer winner. As I know, Sam Brochu's been in victory lane 8 times. Elliott Drumman's been in victory lane twice. Jason Rajog's been in victory lane twice. But that's about it, as I guess I didn't see, but Michael Walls decided he did not want to race this race, which that means my commentating buddy Seth Burciaga will get his first top 10 of the season, I'm pretty sure, due to what is that word? I can't think of the word, but I'll think of it eventually. But yeah, Seth Burciaga going to get his first top 10 of the season, I'm pretty sure. So congrats to him. Jack Stanley looking for a 4th or 3rd top 10. And all these other drivers have been in the top 10 many times. Except for maybe Matthew in that 73. He's going to get his first one today as well. I'm not really sure where he finished. I'm pretty sure this is the second start of the season, though. He seems to have a pretty quick race car, so looking forward to seeing him if he races full time next season in that championship battle each and every week. As Elliott Drummond, he has found Sam Broshu. Just trying to catch him right now. As Riley Marabella has about a 2-second lead over Broshu. Forfeit. I think forfeit was the word I was looking for. No, that doesn't seem right either. This is gonna be on the top of my head all night long now. Oh, Broshu very loose off the corner. That's gonna allow Elliott Drumman to pass. I don't know if he was just letting Drumman by or not. But of course, these two were top 2 in points at one time. Oh, Drumman very loose. Oh, he's going to overcorrect it into the outside wall. Pretty significant hit into that outside wall. He's probably going to come down pit road this time by. These cars are starting to slip and slide now on this long run. So drivers definitely got to be careful. Let's go back and see what happened. We'll see from a different angle. So just coming out of turn number 2, Elliott Drummond just very loose coming off the corner and try to keep it straight, and into the outside wall he goes. That's pretty significant damage. We'll see how badly that affects him. As if we were to have a caution, Jack Stanley would be the lucky dog. And back here, it's still a pretty big fight. Dominic Barbagallo, Jason Rayjock, Alexander Schumacher, Ryan Hyatt, all battling for this 5th spot right now. As your race leader is still Riley Marabello ever since taking the lead. Earlier this run, he's just been gone with it. About a 3-second lead over Broshu now. So when I do these Truck Series live streams, which I'll definitely do one for Daytona, we'll have some of these Cup Series drivers, guys, in the booth with us. I know Riley Marabella wants to be in the booth for a few races, I'm pretty sure. We might see some others, but also some of these Cup drivers might want to race in the Truck Series, so we'll see that as well. I'm not really for sure how full-time in the Truck Series is going to work, or if we're even having a Truck Series. He might have just scrapped the idea without letting me know, but I'm pretty sure we're having a Truck Series. Like I said, I'll probably do big races like Daytona, but I'm not going to stream all of them. And I don't know if we'll have streams for every race. I'll just probably talk about some of the races during the Cup Series streams. So looking forward to that. Definitely gonna have better graphics. I'm gonna try to change the leaderboard a little bit. Maybe add some SRL logos on that. I gotta learn how to code and stuff. I know how to somewhat do it. Also get a new, better replay camera. The graphics, most things, a lot of things are going to change. We've come a long way, especially from Daytona. Didn't even have a leaderboard. But yeah, a lot of graphics are going to change. As Riley Marabello, he closes in on Seth Burciaga, who is blocking the outside lane. Getting Riley very loose, and into the wall he goes! Oh, hard into the inside wall and upside down Riley Marabello goes. Caution is out here on the speedway, and it involves your leader in the 52. Took a pretty big hit into that inside wall. Unfortunately, that's going to end it for Riley Marabello, and his race is going to be done here at Homestead. Let's go back and take a look at that. So he's coming up to the lap car of Seth Burciaga, and there's really no. Seth just blocks the outside lane, and Riley gets very loose behind him. Around Riley goes hard into the inside wall and upside down. Lands back on all four. There's really no justifying what the 46 did there, as he just kind of stayed on the outside lane. I mean, you know the leader's running up there. We saw Seth actually cause a wreck at Bristol too, being in the way of the leaders. Sam Brochu behind also got loose, and what a huge hit into that inside wall for the 52. Let's go on board with the where's the front cam? Chase cam. All right, this is the roof camera. I'm just kidding. Nose. Here we go. On board with Sam Brochu. I see he gets loose off the corner too, but jeez. We'll go cockpit view with the 52, and this might make your stomach queasy here. So a nasty wreck for Riley Marabello here on lap 36. This is going to end his race and his season pretty early here. As he's gonna try to get back out there. No faster pairs. But I'm not really for sure how fast he's going to be, as everyone came down pit road, I'm pretty sure that time by. So Jack Stanley gets the lucky dog. Now Sam Brochu inherits the race lead. Dominic Barbagallo behind him, then Jason Rejock, and Matthew Brower. So Chusco this time by, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, yes it is. So Brochu up high, Dominic up high. That'll give the inside lane to Jason Rejock. So just a very unfortunate to a already terrible season for Riley Marabello and that 52 crew. And it ends with a little rollover on the back straightaway here at Homestead, Miami. Base car back down pit road. Sam Brochu will lead us to the green flag. Green flag back out in the air here on lap number 41. Barbagallo all over the back of Sam Brochu early here, and a little bit of a bump draft down the back straightaway. Oh, maybe too much of a bump draft there, entering the corner. Almost turned that 25 around. But Sam Brochu hangs on and he will lead his first green flag lap of the day. Matthew Brower running that outside lane, trying to get above Jason Rayjock there, but Rayjock closes the door. Elliott Drummond there as well, as Brower still rocking that outside lane. Couldn't quite make anything there though. As Seth Burciaga, he will retire. Pretty sure Riley Marabello will join him soon, so that'll mean 8 cars total left in this race. As the 73 still trying to look high on Jason Rayjock, couldn't quite get up there. Elliott Drummond clears Rayjock though, and this is good for Drummond though, that caution, because remember we saw him hit the outside wall earlier, but he fixed all that damage, or most of it, so now he's could be competitive again. But right now, Dominic Barbagallo and Sam Brochu, they have checked away from the rest of the field about maybe half a second from Elliott Drummond. As Drummond's trying to slowly close in. He's in the draft at the 17, so it looks like he might be reeling the leaders back in a little bit here. And Jack Stanley making a big dive bomb underneath Ryan Hyatt. That's for 6th. We saw Stanley spin earlier. That caution brought him back on the lead lap, and right now battling for 6th. I'm not really for sure what his highest finish is. I know he's gotten a few top 10s this season, but right now looking very strong. And about to pass for 6th here, and he does, so clear for 6th. Maybe he could go for his first top 5 this season. You see Elliott Drummond all over the back bumper of Dominic Barbagallo. Barbagallo all over the back bumper of Brochu, and Brower almost just got into the back of Drummond there, entering the corner. A bit of a chain reaction stack up there almost just happened. As now Schumacher might look 3 wide here, and he does. He's looking underneath Elliott Drummond now for 3rd. Brower up high, trying to get that run off the corner. But Schumacher going to stay. Almost cleared Drummond, but now he's going to fall back a little bit here. As Barbagallo just all over the back bumper of that 25. Brochu's going to hang him low. Here comes Drummond way up high for the race lead. And he will clear out of turn number 2. Oh, but Barbagallo just cleared himself on Matthew Brower. And that's going to bring out our second caution. 2 good runs. The 17 and the 73. And now, oh, Matthew Brower's left front ain't looking too good. This race is probably going to come to an end here. His right front don't look too good either. Let's go back and see what happened. So we saw Elliott Drummond make that move for the lead. That didn't cause anything. Dominic Barbagallo thought he was clear all the way up high and clears himself on Matthew Brower. That's going to end the 73's day. His toe links are out of whack. Yep, just gonna kill a race car. It's the final race of the season. Not like it matters. So he will join the DNF board. So that will leave 7 cars in this race. As everyone's come down pit road, Brochu leads them in. It's Dominic Barbagallo. He's going to be down here for a little while trying to fix that damage. Riley Marabello still fixing his car. And he can get out there and pass Matthew Brower now and Seth Burciaga. As Brochu's going to come out first. Schumacher out second. Hyatt third. Rayjock fourth. Not sure where Drumman is. And I think Jack Stanley might have actually stayed out. Yes, he has. He led laps at Talladega. And now leading laps here at Homestead. Elliott Drumman, I guess, had some damage to fix still. So now he's going to come out. Not like he's going to be far behind, though. As Jack Stanley is going to come down pit road this time by, so that'll give the lead back to Sam Brochu. Brochu, Schumacher, Hyatt, Rayjock, Drumman, Barbagallo, Stanley. The last 7 cars for this finale. We're about 10 laps away from halfway in this race. We've already lost about 4 drivers, which is very unfortunate. So as we get to the choose cone here, we'll see what lane these drivers take. Brochu up high, Schumacher, woo, down low, almost at that middle. So the odds for a first-time winner is still greater than see a driver with a winner already. As drivers who have won this season all lined up on the outside lane. Sam Brochu, your champion with 8 wins, Jason Rayjock with 2 wins, and Elliott Drumman with 2 wins. Everybody on the inside lane, 0 wins. Alexander Schumacher, Ryan Hyatt, Dominic Barbagallo, Jack Stanley, all with 0 wins. Now they have a greater number, but I don't know if it's going to happen because the 25, 71, 94, they've all been very, very fast this season. And they know how to get it done. We'll just see. Still got about 70 laps to go. Well, a bit less than that, but still around that. As it's Sam Brochu out front, with Jason Rayjock, Alexander Schumacher, and everyone else behind. Pace car back down pit road, entering the Galgo restart zone now. Green flag back in the air here on lap 52. Decent start for Alexander Schumacher on that inside. Schumacher. This is his league, and he hasn't won yet this season, so he's looking to get one here tonight in the finale as he's underneath Sam Brochu, and he will clear that 25. Now, we've seen Schumacher. He took the lead at Kentucky, but used up his tire very quickly. So we'll see if he actually saves his tires this time while he's out front. It looks like it as he's pulling away from the 25. Speaking of them, Drumman's underneath for second on Sam Brochu. Elliott Drummond won back at Las Vegas and the Charlotte Roval. It's been a little while since he's been in victory lane, but maybe looking to get back into it soon in this race as he has Sam Brochu all over his back bumper. Dominic Barbagallo, that damage doesn't seem like it's expected very much. Still running in fourth, as here comes Brochu back underneath Drumman for that second spot. Drumman not really giving an inch, going to stay on his quarter panel off the corner. And Brochu's just going to let him go. Now he's got Dominic Barbagallo to worry about. This Barbagallo has been really laying it on his bumper. At least that last run, so we'll see what he does now. And Dominic Barbagallo, I'm still not sure what his manufacturer is. Might be BMW, I'm not sure. But I think he is switching to a Honda next season. At least from pictures in the chat. So you'll see a new front grille on this 17 and the 66 if he ever shows up again, Aaron Barnickel. As Jack Stanley's underneath Jason Rayjock, that's for the top 5. Here he comes. And he will clear Rayjock for that top 5. So Jack Stanley up into 5th. Like we said, he's got a few top 10s, but looking for that first top 5. Setting his sights on Dominic Barbagallo now. I was gonna say all the Chevys were in the back, but I guess Alexander Schumacher is the Chevy now. Wasn't Ford all season, but I guess not. There's only one Toyota left. That is the 25 of Sam Brochu, but of course already locked in the championship, so it really doesn't matter. And whatever manufacturer that 17 is, like I said, Buick. It might be a Buick, a BMW. I think it's a Buick actually. I'm not sure. I can't see the logo from here. But I do know it's got Mustang it's got Mustang taillights. So it's just an abomination at this point. Kidding, don't take that to heart. We have a nice little battle in the back right now. That's Jason Rayjock, Jack Stanley, and Ryan Hyatt. This is for 5th. There's all kinds of Chevys back here. Looks like Rayjock's going to clear, and Hyatt probably will clear as well. Yes, they both clear Jack Stanley, so Stanley back to 7th. As I, ooh, in the back of Jason Rage off there. Getting him a bit loose. We are halfway in this race. Alexander Schumacher leads. In the Bundren Lawn Care Machine. And I'm trying to I'm trying to run a campaign right now to have the Clash and everyone run a Bundren Lawn Care paint scheme. We saw at Gateway we had like 4 different Bundren Lawn Care cars. Brian Hyatt, Alexander Schumacher, Glenn Bundren himself, and Blaze McKinney all were running one. So I think for the Clash it would just be maybe little silly, little funny if everyone runs a Bundren Lawn Care car. It doesn't have to be the same color. We've seen blue ones, we've seen green ones, we've seen yellow ones. I don't know, it's just a silly idea. So we might have a battle for third. Dominic Barbagello trying to catch Sam Brochu right now. Brochu's gonna clear Barbagello back underneath. And Brochu's not giving him any room to make that work. Creeping in on Elliot Drummond in that 94. So we might see a battle for second here soon. Has a little bit of a bump draft here entering turn 1. Barbagello has just been all over Sam Brochu these last few runs. Yeah, I can't tell if Brochu likes it or not. And Dominic gonna stay behind the 25. Almost just hooked him there. Maybe just trying to show the champion what's up. Maybe giving him some, showing him the competition for next season. Is Elliot Drummond's very loose and he's spinning to the inside and around he goes. Keeps it off the wall, keeping it from a concussion. And that's not going to bring out the caution, doesn't seem. So let's go back and see what happened. I don't think Brochu ever touched him. I think he might have gotten down on that apron or just got loose on the inside. And yep, just got loose on the inside lane and around he went. And nice job keeping it off that wall. He's going to lose a whole bunch of time after that. Still Alexander Schumacher out front with 53 laps to go. Is Dominic still in this 25's back bumper? Yes, he is. Oh, he got a bit bumpy there. Almost into that wall. Man, this race was supposed to go at night, but it's kind of going by pretty quickly here. We've almost had an hour on the stream. Supposed to be going into night, but I don't know if they're going to make it tonight if it stays caution free. Definitely 1 to 2 more pit stops left in this race, I'm pretty sure. Or you can try to make 1. It'll be very close though. As Ryan Hyatt, he's slowly closing these 2 cars right here. He's got Dominic Barbagello's draft. I'm pretty sure they're slowly closing Alexander Schumacher right now. As we've seen, once these drivers get to like at least lap 28, lap 30 range with these tires, it's just these cars are almost uncontrollable. So I forgot what lap that last caution came out on, but I know it's been a little while. We might see drivers start sliding like we did with Elliott Drumman earlier. Like we said, it is very easy to save these cars, but it's also very easy to overcorrect them. As Brochu's very loose on that inside lane, he kept it straight though. As Dominic couldn't really build a run there. I think Brochu might have hit the apron a little bit there though. As they're still catching Alexander Schumacher slowly. As we come to 49 laps to go, that 68 still out front. Looking for his first career win, but how about Dominic Barbagallo, Ryan Hyatt? Both of them looking for their first career wins as well. Of course, Sam Brochu with 8 of them. As Brochu's running that inside lane, Dominic Barbagallo is going to start going high. Maybe trying to create a run on that 25. Really generated nothing there. He's still going to run that outside lane though. Just trying to run something different. Maybe he realizes his car is getting a bit too loose on that inside lane. He might have just hit the wall there, I'm not sure. If not, it was very close. As he's going to go back to the inside lane. Or the middle. Gotta be careful walking up the racetrack though, that seam will catch you. So while things are calm, how about let's do a one final crank it up here in season 1. So while that was happening, slowly but surely, Sam Brochu is catching the 68 of Alexander Schumacher for the race lead. Now Schumacher's kind of struggling on this long run. I do think you can actually make it on one more pit stop. We'll just have to see. But yeah, Broshu pulled away from the cars behind him as high as has actually gotten up to third. Passing Dominic Barbagallo and Jason Rayjock. Or I think he was already in front of Rayjock, and actually Barbagallo fell to Rayjock as well. So we might see a battle for the lead soon with Alexander Schumacher and Sam Broshu. That 68 is a bit struggling. On this longer run. Yeah, pit stop should be happening soon. We're about to come to 40 laps to go. We'll just see if they can make it from 40 laps to go. It might come down to fuel mileage. You see Broshu with a huge run off that corner. 40 laps to go. Schumacher still leading, but here comes Broshu down low for the race lead. And he might be able to take it, but Schumacher fighting tough on that outside lane is not going to be tough enough. Sam Broshu to the race lead, but Schumacher down low, trying to take it back. Can he clear? Doesn't look like it. Broshu gets a bit loose though. Still side by side for the lead. Schumacher leads that lap. Schumacher doesn't really send it in. Oh, sliding up the racetrack almost into the side of the 25 there. Still side by side for this race lead. I think Broshu might have him here though, and he will. So Sam Broshu finally clears for the race lead here on lap, or with 39 laps to go. Schumacher's not quite done yet, still keeping it within a car length. And now he's going to try that outside lane, or at least the middle. Broshu back down low. Yeah, you can easily make it on one more pit stop. It's just really who's going to be the best at saving tires by the end of this. Schumacher very loose off the corner. So let's see what Sam Broshu runs this lap. A 34.9, his fastest. I can't see it. Yeah, that stuff's in the way, so that's great. I don't know. I don't know how much faster you are on old tires compared to new. But now Sam Broshu pulling away a little bit from Alexander Schumacher. Everybody's sliding off these corners right now. We have our first pit stop of the run. Dominic Barbagallo in here with 35 laps to go. So it'll be our first one. Let's see if he brings the leaders in or not. So Broshu's going to stay out, so does Schumacher. As here comes Rayjock. So we'll see the 17's lap next time. See how fast it is. So the 25 ran 8:35.0 there. see how much faster the 17 is. As Broshu's going to stay out another lap here. So does Schumacher. What about Hyatt? He's going to stay out as well. So not this time by, but the next time we'll see how fast this 17 is. He could also try to be saving his tires as well. As it looks like Schumacher is pitting this time by. So trying to do a little bit of an undercut here. And let's see what this 17 runs here. 34.3, so almost a second faster it seems like. But the 17 could not be going full pace as well. Did he get in front of the 71? He did not. So Dominic must have messed up his pit stop. Or well, he was actually pretty far behind the 71. As Broshu's going to stay out another lap. What about Hyatt? He's also going to stay out a lap. So Rajok should be passing Schumacher here. Let's see what that 71 brand, 34.4. So yeah, it doesn't look like the undercut is going to be that big of a effect. It doesn't look like tire wear means as much. You see he's not really catching the 7 as fast. We got 30 laps to go. It's Sam Broshu out front. Schumacher and Rajok battling for position here. Slow Ryan Hyatt in front of them. As this could be interesting here. Schumacher going to easily pass everybody on the outside lane. I think Hyatt's coming down this time by. Yes, he will. What about Broshu? Oh, Ryan Hyatt almost just went out coming on the pit road. Broshu's still staying out, so he's going to be the one last driver not to pit. Well, along with Jack Stanley and Elliott Drumman. But they're already like 26 seconds back, so they're not really in a big hurry. Let's see, where's the 68? About maybe a corner or two behind. As now here comes Broshu down pit road for his final stop of probably the season here. As he's going to have way newer tires compared to Schumacher, Rajok, Barbagallo, all of them. We'll just see how far they can get out in front of him. Ryan Hyatt, and he was just passed by Schumacher. Where's Rajok? There he is. So Broshu taking all 4. We'll go pit lane 1. See the green car coming off the corner. That's Alexander Schumacher right there. Broshu coming out of his pit stall. And yeah, this is going to be no match. If this goes green, it's going to be all the 25's race. Because he will easily catch Schumacher. Maybe not. He might be a bit further than I thought. As he's also going to have to deal with Jason Rajok. So we'll just see. He's got 28 left to it. Definitely a lot of time. It's going to be close. Like I said, he's going to have way newer tires than the 71 and 68. So he's about 3 seconds back from the leader. So we'll just have to see. We'll also see how much Rajok holds him up here. Elliott Drumman falls a lap down. Rocher looking high on Rayjock. Rayjock's gonna block it. We got 25 laps to go. Sambrosio doesn't really have to go quick around this 71, but he's going to try to get around him here. Bit of a side draft. He's definitely going to sling it into this corner. And he will clear Jason Rayjock. Now, does Rayjock have anything on that outside for him? Doesn't look like it, but he's going to try the crossover. No, he won't. So Sambrosio up to second. Now he sets his sights about 3.5 seconds back from Alexander Schumacher, and he's got plenty of time to catch that 68. Jason Rayjock can cruise to a nice, easy third here. He's got about 4 seconds over Dominic Barbagallo, who was one of the first ones to pit. Another thing Alexander Schumacher has to worry about is Elliott Drumman. Hopefully fresher tires right behind him. So, you know, Drumman's going to try to pass him fast here. Here comes Elliott Drumman way down low. He should be able to clear Schumacher here. Yes, he will. We'll just see. This is definitely going to be interesting. Every lap, that 25 will inch ever so slightly closer. 21 laps to go. We have a battle back here for fourth. It's Ryan Hyatt, Dominic Barbagallo. Dominic's going to try to hold him up, and remember Dominic was one of the first ones, was the first one to pit, so I don't know. Ooh, bit of a bump. Dominic's trying to save it, and he's going to overcorrect it into the outside wall. He goes on the racetrack. Will that bring out the caution? No caution yet. As he gets it back going. Little bit of a bump from Ryan Hyatt there. As he was out of harm's way, so that didn't bring out the caution. Let's go back and see what happened. Ryan Hyatt was just the faster race car. Comes into the corner. He's going to give Hyatt a bump, trying to make a move up high. Or Barbagallo a bump, and Barbagallo just loose it and overcorrects it into the outside wall. And back down into the inside wall. So that's our third spin this race. That has not brought out the caution. Sambrosio, he's only about 2 seconds back from Alexander Schumacher. $18 laps to go. As Riley Marabella, I think he's back out on the racetrack. Yes, he is. Let's see if he can catch and pass Seth Burciaga. He's definitely going to pass him. We'll see if he can pass Matthew as well. I'm surprised this team just didn't load up and go home for the off season. They want to gain a few more positions. He can get up to 8th, possibly, definitely 9th. Oh man, look at that banged up race car. It flipped over earlier, by the way. As he passes Seth Burciaga. Let's see if he can catch Matthew Breyer too. Roshu slowly creeping in on this 68 machine. It's maybe about a second and a half lead, maybe less. It's Jason Rejock. I thought he had third place locked up, but I think Ryan Hyatt might be pretty close to him right now, and yes, he is. So we might see a battle for this third spot. Which we know Rejock was the second driver to pit, and then it was Ryan Hyatt. Actually, Hyatt stayed out a lot longer. I think he pitted a lap before the 25 did. I think we're also about to see a battle for the race lead as Sam Brochu is closing in quickly. 15 laps to go. It is going to be tough holding off that 25. Can Schumacher do it? Probably not. That 25's got to have the 6 to 8 lap fresher tires. We'll try to watch this battle for the race lead. And back there with Hyatt. Right now we'll watch the lead as Sam Brochu. Here he comes up high. Schumacher's not going to block it. Now he does. 14 laps to go. Now Brochu looks low. Schumacher going to give him a lot of room. Maybe too much room. And there he goes. That's going to be it right there. Schumacher's not going to be able to cross over Sam Brochu to the race lead. And as long as we don't have a caution, he's going to pull away and win this race. Now let's go back here for this battle for the third spot. Ryan Hyatt trying to make the move. As here comes Ryan Hyatt underneath for third. And he will clear Rejock. Maybe not. Rejock's still fighting hard on that outside. And now Ryan Hyatt will clear Jason Rejock for third. So it looks to me your podium might be set here. We'll see how the 71 does in the draft. We'll see how the 68 also does in the 25's draft. Which is not looking very promising. Actually, he's going to fall back a little bit more here. As Jason Rejock, he's still staying with Ryan Hyatt, though. We might still see this battle for third pick up. He's all over the back bumper of Hyatt. There's 11 laps to go. Still a lot of time for something to happen. But also, time is running out. As Sam Brochu already has about a second lead over Alexander Schumacher. We got 10 laps to go this time by. It is all Sam Brochu now. As Barbagello shoving him way down the racetrack. That 17 is a bit struggling right now. We saw it wreck earlier, so he was one of the first ones to pit. So he has the worst tires plus a wrecked race car right now. So he's probably going to be slipping and sliding off his corners a little bit. 9 laps to go for Sam Brochu. Sam Brochu already locked up the championship from last week at Bristol. But looking to add one more win sticker to his season. This will be a 9-win season if he can get it done tonight. We might see a battle up here for the top 5. Elliott Drumman into the wall a little bit there, but Jack Stanley not too far behind. So we'll see if they battle for it. Let's go back here for the third place battle. Rejock's still there, but he's not as close as he was. Schumacher passes. Or no, that's actually Riley Marabella. I thought he got around the 17. As Dominic gives him the outside lane here. Maybe not. Yeah, we still might see a battle for that third spot. We know Jason Rejock, he loves getting those podiums. He fought really hard to get it at Kentucky, passing Jonathan Parker on the final lap. So we'll see what he does here to Ryan Hyatt. I don't think Ryan Hyatt has ever finished on the podium. At least I don't remember ever interviewing him. And he gets very loose off the corner. That's going to give an easy spot to Jason Rejock. Let's see if the 7 can catch back up. We got 6 laps to go for Sam Brosher. Ryan Hyatt going to try to get it back together and close back in on Jason Rejock here. We're going to see a pretty intense battle for this podium. How about for the top 5? Doesn't look like Jack Stanley's going to catch him in time. So I'm not sure what happened, but the 52 fell really far back from the 68. Ryan Hyatt has those fresher tires. So he's going to probably get back to the 71 as we have 5 laps to go. Sam Brosher getting back out to the race lead, has almost a 5-second lead over Alexander Schumacher. Sam Brosher, the dominant car this whole season. Like we said, 8 wins and about to be 9 if he can complete 4 more laps. What a clinic he's put on. Basically, this whole season has been in contention to win every single race. Just about. And now is looking to end the season already as a champion, but also in victory lane with another win, his 9th of the season. As we come to 3 laps to go for Sam Brosher. Check back in on these two as Ryan Hyatt still not closing in as fast as he wants to. Jason Rejock pulling away with this podium right now. As he laps Jack Stanley, as Stanley just went somewhere. Almost just spun off the corner. Don't wreck it now, Jack. You can get your, pretty sure, your best career finish. Just going to be 6th. As now he's got Elliott Drummond to worry about in front of him, who spun out earlier. So we got 2 laps to go. As Rejock, he might catch. No, I don't think he's going to catch Schumacher in time. Schumacher's kind of falling off. As now Ryan Hyatt has some business to deal with. Remember earlier, him and the 17 made some contact. So we're coming to the white flag this time by for Sam Brosher. Just got to make it to that stripe before anything happens here. And he will. White flag is out here for Sam Brosher. Keep an eye out for these other battles on the racetrack. We'll see if Jason Rejock can possibly catch Alexander Schumacher. I don't think he will, but it's going to be close. What a storybook season for this 25, though, of Sam Brosher. Getting ready to collect his 9th win of the season. And he almost won half the races, 20 races this season. As Elliott Drummond just wall riding right in front of him. But in 3 and coming out of turn number 4, Sam Brosher is going to win the championship in the race here at Homestead, Miami. Oh, Jason Rejock almost got there at the end. I couldn't quite get it. Alexander Schumacher gets 2nd. Rejock comes home 3rd. Sam Brosher, 9th win of the season, but most importantly, he is crowned the champion for tonight's race. Dominic gonna take out the 7. I kind of saw that coming. Let's go down track side for the 25's burnouts. There's Riley Marabello, who's somehow alive on the racetrack as they're wrecking behind. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's just not worry about that. Sam Brochu wins here at Homestead. As the motor's blowing on that 25 machine, he's going to bring it down pit road to go celebrate with his crew. Sam Brochu, like we said, almost won half the races this season, just came up 1 win short. As he's going to park it right there. And just for giggles, we'll go back and see the 7 and the 17. Give me a second here. Here we go. Oh, did I pause it? My bad. Coming on the pit road. And there you have it. Let's get to the interviews now. If I can find the chat, there we go. Let me guess, I can't hear anything. Is I'm the only one here? Everyone else is in PC1. Can you speak for a second?
Hello.
Okay, good. I can hear you. So we can either start you or wait on people. We got pretty much everyone here except for Ray Jock, so I guess we can. There he is. So I guess we can start. So Sam Brochu, you already locked up the championship, but now we can actually give you the trophy. Almost winning half the races this season, 1 win short, but ended up with 9 wins this season, plus the championship. How do you feel winning this final race of the season?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. You know, I have a really big love-hate relationship with this track. I'm not very good here. But, you know, late in the first run, chasing down Riley, I finally figured something out. And, you know, once I figured it out, it really clicked and kind of set the tone for the rest of the race. And, you know, we were just kind of going along there, waiting for, you know, fuel strategy to come into play. And I just see people, you know, coming in really early, and I'm like, this is really early. I mean, I would think to run it dry, and so I ran it dry, and that gave me about a, you know, 6 lap tire advantage over, you know, the majority of the field, and there for a few laps, I thought that it was, I wasn't going to be able to chase down Shuey, but you know, the tires kind of kicked in faster than I thought they would, and I was able to run him down. But, you know, going from being bedridden sick the past couple of days to, you know, coming here and winning, it's kind of odd, but, you know, it was a lot of fun to come out here. And, you know, I just got to thank Shuey again for the season. It was, you know, one of the better leagues I've ran. It was a lot of fun being able to, you know, work on a lot of the things with him behind the scenes and actually see them get implemented, you know, into the season. So, you know, I gotta thank Shuey for creating it, everybody for coming out and running out and spending their Monday night, you know, for a couple hours of fun on Iracing. You know, even though we have, you know, rivalries and, you know, people get mad, it's, you know, it's just a game at the end of the day. But, you know, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll definitely be back for season 2.
All right. Thank you, Sam Brochu, for. I'm pretty sure you were maybe the only driver. I could be wrong, but the only driver to participate in every race. You might have missed one. I'm not sure. But congrats on your championship. Congrats on your nine wins. Let's go to second place. Alexander Schumacher almost had it there at the end, but couldn't really hold off a car with like 7 lap pressure tires. But I mean, league owner, what do you got to say about it?
I'm really satisfied with how the season went. Just kind of I did everything I could, and I knew maybe I made a mistake at the end with the pit cycle. I just knew I wasn't going to catch him, so I figured I would make up that time on fresh tires. Just take a gamble, do whatever I can. I thought I'd be able to do something and dethrone him, and was right. It was fun running out front at least. Just kind of stinks that this is the season finale, and you also end the season with a bit of a heartbreaker. So, uh, really looking forward to season 2 and everything it has to offer. Uh, just if you got to win here, you got to really try hard. So, uh, yeah, that's about it. I just should have did a little bit better, and I'm really upset the season's over with. I wish we had more to go off of. Just it's kind of sad that, like I said, we got to end the season on a heartbreaker. Uh, but overall, I just cannot be more thrilled with the season in general. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to you, Bogey, for doing everything behind the scenes with the streams. Thank you for giving SRL a platform. Uh, Thank you, Riley, Sam, Elliot, Glenn, Charlie, Jason, just a bunch of really cool people who have really helped me out. And if I didn't mention you, I'm sorry. Shout out to anyone else who I didn't mention as well. Um, just like I said, really looking forward to getting season 2 started. Uh, just like I said, sucks to end the night on a bummer, but I'm really looking forward to next season. So, thank you.
All right, thank you for the league. Thank you for having me commentate this league, and let's move on to your third place finisher, which is Jason Rajok. Uh, had a nice little battle there at the end with Ryan Hyatt. He got loose off the corner, and that was that. So, how do you feel about your third place in this final race?
I wanted a podium finish to end the
I know,
race.
I know you wanted it.
Uh, yeah, so battling Ryan there, that was fun. I was a little bummed that he got a little loose there at the end because I wanted to keep battling him, but that definitely made it a lot easier to finish. And then I was trying to go after Shui there for second, but I started trying to push a little too late to get him. But it's nice to come home with another podium for the Unbound Chevy. So sad to see the season end. It's been a lot of fun to spend Mondays racing with these guys, but I'm looking forward to when it resumes.
All right, sorry about that. My cat was meowing, but congrats on your third place. There's one more guy in
Thank
this
you.
podium waiting room. That's Elliot Drumman. Do you have anything to say?
Well, I felt like I really like Homestead a lot. Also, first off, thank you, Chewy, for hosting this season. I'll be back next year, better than ever. Hopefully, actually give like a solid fight with Sam. But I feel like the fastest car out there, in my opinion. But that pit stop where I came in as the leader, everyone else took tires but me, and I was kind of what killed it. I was running there, but then we got loose all the time. I must have had a bump or something because we broke sideways instantly. I just spun it out because I didn't want anyone else to get involved. But also a major part was the damage I got earlier. I got into the wall because Sam hit me in the wrong spot, sent me the other way. So like that caused it to be like offset just a slight bit, affected me the rest of the race. But I mean, it sucks. I feel like I really should have taken the fight to Sam and probably possibly could have won it. But I mean, you never know.
All right, thank you for that. Anyone else have anything before I end the stream?
Um, just like I said, thank you to everyone for coming out and participate. Without any of the drivers, none of this happens. And thank you once again for your amazing streams. I really appreciate everything you do.
All right, so it's gonna be a little while before I see you guys again. I'll probably stop by and calls and stuff, and definitely in the chat. But yeah, I'll see you guys in next race, which will probably be either the Clash or Duels, whichever one we do. But yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Sounds good, man. Thanks so much, and have a great off season.
You too.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for the broadcasting.
Hold on, does Seth have anything to say?
No.
Okay, see ya. Alright, so that will do it. That's season 1 right there of SRL. Definitely come a long way from Daytona to now. Definitely still some things we need to work on, but definitely some things that were fixed mid-season. So thank you all for coming out here. Go back and watch all 20 races, all of them on this channel, all of them in a playlist. Don't worry about the Talladega races. Those are split up into 2 different races because my internet decided to die halfway through it. But the full race is still there, just 2 different parts. All in a playlist. You can go find it on the channel. Thank you all for watching this. We get like a lot of views each race, which is pretty nice. And hopefully next season we can grow bigger. I'm definitely gonna post more of this on social media, maybe get some more attention for it. Like we said, next season we're gonna try to have better graphics. We're most likely having a truck league that I'll stream sometimes. And it's just gonna be a better league in general. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. A long off season. Pretty sure Schumacher told me June is when we'll pick back up. So I'll see you guys in June.